The most powerful things for you guys to keep history is to keep journals of your training, and it's including tonight. You're going to write down what you learned. You write it down. You can do it privately if you want. You go get a notebook and just write it down. You don't have to do it online. My recommendation is do it online because somebody else will read it and get inspired by it. Okay? So you can do it privately. Nobody can look at it except you. Or you can do it publicly, which students can see and public can see. So when you journal, stay away from personal stuff. If you do something personal, make it private. Don't write it, or write in your own book. But you are required to journal online in the student section about your experience, not about what you had for breakfast or wishing somebody a happy birthday. That's not a journal entry. All right, do that on Facebook. All right, so journal entry is, you know what, I went to the ground rules meeting. He talked a lot. I didn't understand half of it, but there's one thing he said really made sense. You know what I mean? That's experience, right? So you write about that, or you discuss your feelings or about what's going on. You're having a hard time, you're having a struggle, you have a private victory or a public victory, right? So especially your private victories, okay? That's really good. Mr. T had a private victory today, right, Mr. T? You want to share it real quick with everyone? Why don't you show it to everyone really quick? Yeah.
So, I don't know, I woke up this morning and felt kind of funny. I've been working at this, not really working, but seeing what would happen. And I just walked up here, grabbed this and started pulling, and next thing I knew,
So for some of you guys, for some of you guys, that means nothing. Or some of you guys will go, I can do 10 of those, right? We have a lot of those here too. But if you keep that in mind that this has never occurred in his life before. This is the first time ever today he's able to do 3 pull-ups on his own. And the amount of weight that you've lost in the last what?
9 months.
9 months. You have to reprogram yourself from all these years about being heavier. And how much have you lost?
72 pounds.
72 pounds. Okay? You're talking about reprogramming. So that action we call a private victory. It doesn't have to be public. The world doesn't have to be. But once you know the story, you'll understand 3 pull-ups. But once you don't, you look at it and go, I do 3,000 of them, in snow, right? So, but you know what I mean. But for him, that's a big deal. That's a private victory. All right. Next.